So somebody had asked me the other day, like, DJ, why you didn't react to Juice WRLD documentary? One, it's a documentary. You feel me? Meaning that like it might get blocked, it may not get blocked. I don't know the ins and outs. Feel me? That's the only reason why I didn't react to it. Now I seen this video on YouTube for the past couple of days now, and I was just was keeping my eye on this video. You feel me? Just to see if YouTube was gonna take this video down. You feel me? Block the video, etc. and etc. And the video been up, so I'm like, you know what? Let me do this. You feel me? It's called the last 18 minutes of Juice WRLD Last Day, man. This was a part of the documentary. This is the last 18 minutes of the documentary, so we finna watch a little bit of it. You feel me? I definitely want to watch the whole document. Y'all let me know where can I find the full document, because definitely want to tune in and check it out and see what's going on with that. But we finna see the last 18 minutes of Juice WRLD Last Day, man. 999 forever. Now, I don't know if this video is going to get blocked or not. If you see it, you see it. You know what I mean? If it's up, it's up. If it's not, then word. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know how YouTube it is. Y'all know how YouTube it is with me, bro. YouTube be hating. You feel me? Like, everybody else can react to this, right? Have it up. If I do it, block. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be hating, man. But you always just got to smile through the BS, man. Just smile through the BS, you know? Can't let stuff really get to you, man. But anyway, let's dive into this, bro. I'm already knowing it's gonna be emotional anyway, bro.
Our way to the airport right now. Going through town. And it's on Australia.
I think that one's us straight ahead.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
We were like 6 hours late for the flight, so right away the pilot's probably pissed about that.
I remember seeing the pilot do something that looked kind of, weird, I guess. I remember just sitting down. He was just like kind of on the side, just observing us.
It was like the last flight out. We should have taken off pretty fast, but like we probably sat around for like 15 minutes before it took off. And I'm like, something's not right.
Well, say, come get with the winning team, man. Future right here.
That's Lil Roy? Lil Roy was on the plane with Juice? I remember seeing this clip, though. I don't know where I seen it, but I remember watching this. And then as soon as they landed, the cops was outside already waiting on the plane. That's weird already. And they 6 hours late. I'm like, hell yeah, the pilot gonna be pissed, man. Y'all supposed to been leave. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't even know Lil Roy was on the plane with them, though. Nah, that's different.
We ain't losing. 2020, we ain't losing, man. We gambling with loaded dice. We can't lose. We gambling with loaded dice.
And then we finally took off, and then that was it.
Before they got there, it was just regular. We literally just drove right in, and we was sitting there waiting, me and the drivers. So we was waiting when the wheels touched the ground. That's when I seen cars pulling up, and I pretty much thought they were fans, because it was marked cars. And then until I seen the sheriff car, then they also didn't tell me like it was an issue, because I was questioning like what was going on, and they wouldn't tell me anything.
We knew there was police there before the plane landed because we got service. I knew he had his gun, and it was just throw my camera back, and that was it. He had nothing to worry about. That's the point of an entourage. You know what I mean? Like that's the point of having friends around that you trust. He had all the money in the world. Everyone would have got out eventually. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is.
I remember walking off and seeing through the window all the police and shit. I'm thinking, like, what the fuck? They say, everybody get your passports out. So I'm sitting down, and Juice was sitting across from me. Like me and you are right now. G Money was sitting right there. I remember Juice and G Money shook hands.
He, dapped up G Money, which was sitting behind him back to back in the same chair. Sorry, I have to close my eyes for this. And I heard I swear it was his demons leaving him. And he screamed Allie and put his hands up to grab me, to reach for me, like for help. And he seized up.
And Jay had a seizure. He started having a seizure. He started having a seizure. Allie was trying to get him together, snap him out of it.
I got froze. I didn't really know, like, what the fuck I could do to help. So we were all just sitting there panicking. We was like, what the fuck? And at first, we just thought he was having a seizure. And then the blood started coming out of his mouth and his nose. And then everybody obviously started freaking out way more then. And then the police came over to us all and all handcuffed us all. And they handcuffed us in a line, and they was like, get the fuck away from him. They handcuffed us all in a line, except for Allie. Allie was like, yo, nothing. Handcuff me, and they're telling Allie, like, chill out. He's fine. Chill out. He's gonna be. And we're all looking like, bro, he's bleeding.
That shit was fucking me up, seeing the blood come out his mouth. Like, I kind of turned and closed my eyes. That shit was down there. Almost would have made me cry in a way. And I don't know. I don't really cry for real. I don't know. So I just turned away and just seeing them. I don't know. Imagine seeing somebody you feel like your son on the floor and blood. I'm down finna cry almost.
Allie was trying to get him together, snap him out of it. She's yelling, screaming for someone to help. The cops to help.
Did they help?
Nah, not in time. It was slow. They took the time.
Of course they
That's
took
what it
their
seemed
time,
like.
bro.
It didn't seem like there was any urgency with them. Thinking about it,
Like you see somebody bleeding from their mouth throughout their nose. You tell everybody he gonna be fine. No, let's do something, bro. That nigga's taking.
Thinking about it. Right then and there. But they took him away. And shit, I don't think anybody really. Well, I haven't been in a situation like that, have somebody having a seizure.
Me neither.
I called my aunt. First thing I'm telling her is like, hey, Jared's okay, but they're taking him. He just had a seizure. He's on his way to the hospital. I'm thinking he was okay. I told my aunt that.
My nephew called and told me that he had a seizure and they were taking him to the hospital. That was 3 in the morning or so. Of course I did. That's the last thing I expected was a call like that. But yeah, I remember it quite well. That's one of those things you just, I'll never forget.
And turn to the sudden and shocking death of rap star Juice Wrld. The 21-year-old who is named Billboard's Best New Artist this year suffered a medical emergency at Chicago's Midway Airport.
Late Chicago rapper Juice Wrld died as a result of oxycodone and codeine toxicity. That's according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office today. He suffered the medical emergency at Midway Airport as federal agents searched the luggage on board the private jet that he was on.
These startling pictures here, obtained by TMZ, show why federal authorities were taking a closer look at the flight. 70 pounds of cannabis found inside 41 vacuum-sealed bags. In addition to the cannabis, authorities also discovered 6 prescription bottles of liquid codeine, 3 firearms, and metal-piercing bullets.
And in another cryptic tweet he shared just last week, Juice wrote, quote, "This life is yours. Do what the F you want to do. Great things and change the world. Don't let no one tell you shit. And you'll be bigger than Juice Wrld will ever be, and he's going down as a legend."
Nah.
You know. fucking.
You think he wanted to die?
I do. I listen to all the music, man. And that's, he said it in over 20-some songs. Over 30 songs, he said he wanted to die. And he freestyle. He don't write. He don't even take 5 seconds off to think about what he finna say. He just go straight. So I think that's how he felt.
He was so good at articulating his thoughts and feelings. We ain't really even like realized that that's the way he feeling, cause it's turned into so much beautiful art he created.
But it's like, bro, you got all these people around him, you know, knowing how Juice WRLD think, just knowing him as a person, you feel me? Like, us fans, we listen to the music, but the people around him know him. You get what I'm saying? They know him. You feel me? There's a difference between us listening to the music and we understanding what's going on in Juice WRLD head. But y'all know this man personally. You feel me? It's just like no help. And then when y'all try to help him, it was just a little too late, man. But hold up, y'all.
To be honest, like, when I'm having a good day, I used to drink lean, smoke weed, and pop pills. When I'm having a bad day, I used to drink lean, smoke weed, and pop pills. So it's hard to, you know what I'm saying, separate it. I don't know what we doing it for, we just doing it.
The idea of no longer being on this earth anymore is it's very simple, but it's also very complex. And I think the thought of it is easy to process, but the reality of it isn't so easy to process. And I think that's something that, you know, that Juice was experiencing. He knew anyone in that position knows the results of what these things could be, but no one really processes what that actually means. No one ever thinks that's actually going to happen. You know, and I'm talking about Juice himself. He got caught up in something that he didn't know the power of.
We ain't thinking about the drugs we taking, and we just taking them. We ain't thinking twice about that shit. We coming up from nothing. This some shit we done, what we was doing back when we was fucked up and broke just to maintain. It's like you get some money, that don't mean your problems go away. So we still on the same shit, we just got more money to do it. So now you doing that shit at a higher rate.
I think he was having a tough time with just like the whole mix, how everything hit him all at once. Cause like once you start getting so much money, you could start doing so many things, and so many things start coming at you at one time, you feel me? So it's like, how do you even know how to control some shit like that? You know what I mean? So it's like, it really it goes deep, you feel me? It gets deep. The abyss goes crazy, G. Really and truly.
Talk to me about the abyss.
Something that me and Juice talked about. We both, it's funny too, cause me and Juice came to this terminology just by chopping it up with each other one day and just talking about how just like how depression can go, you know what I mean, and how sad things could be, and how like far you could fall into that pit, you know, that abyss of darkness, and like just it's hard to explain. Like demons at play, basically, bro. The world is crazy, and really and truly, when you're in that mindset of the abyss, it's like everything hits you harder. Like
that's what he would say. He's like, I feel just detached, and I'm like, so you don't understand, like, you know, that you're like this idol and like all this, and like you don't see all that. And he's like, nah, I do, but I feel like sometimes I can't feel it, and I can't. Like, it's not really there.
We started talking about this thing that we both have. It's called depersonalization. And we just started talking, you know, because I had never, before Juice talking about it, I didn't know what that was. And my whole life, I used to tell my family, like, yo, I don't feel real. Like, I feel like fake, da-da-da. And they used to, my family, they dumbass used to be like, oh, like, what, like, this moment is too good to be true? I'm like, no, it's not that at all. It's like, I literally don't feel real. So talking to him about it was kind of like a relief in a way. Just talking to somebody who understands you and understands what you're going through.
And see, I didn't really understand his music because it wasn't really for me. So I didn't understand, what he was saying, but obviously his fans, they did. And there were just so many messages how he helped them with anxiety and depression. And some even said he stopped them from committing suicide. And I was just overwhelmed. Something about his music just touched the hearts of people. They could just relate to it, and it made them feel better.
One of the strangest days of my life, Juice was supposed to perform, but they turned it into a tribute show. And, I had never been in front of that. There was like 75,000 people, I think. And I went out there, I just pressed play, and I just saw like every single kid singing every word. I don't even think he knew. I don't even think he knew how much he meant to all these kids. I really don't. Because you couldn't know. I didn't even know until and I'm seeing the way these kids crying their eyes out, singing every word. Whether he knew it or not, Juice was a therapist for millions of kids. And gave them songs that could help them cope with being alone, feeling like a loser, feeling depressed, not knowing how to express yourself, and he was really like a voice of that generation.
Me, I always thought that. I think I was probably the only one. I don't even think Juice thought that. I always knew. As soon as I heard Lucid Dreams, I'm like, we don't gotta do, that song it was different, man. It cut all the extra shit. We skipped steps with that song. You skip, that's one of them songs.
His numbers was crazy as fuck even when he was alive. Keeping up, battling Drake and The Weeknd and shit. This nigga's over here sword battling Drake for numbers and shit, son. That's something serious. For somebody like Juice, come on now, bro. That's crazy as fuck.
Who was basically in the game for 2 years.
Yeah. It was hello. And they started doing crazy streams, Drake number streams. I know out of nowhere, y'all just started liking Juice and was y'all probably don't even know what y'all started liking Juice from. You know what I'm saying? But out of nowhere, Juice WRLD was there, G.
Juice's legacy will be making incredible music that is timeless, being a phenomenal person, on and off the stage, in and out of the studio, being a family man, being a lover. That boy's a lover. That boy understands love more than a lot of people. That boy's a lover. I think just being a well-rounded human being. I think it goes beyond the artistry with Juice. I really do. And I think as time goes on, as people appreciate him more and more, because that's what happens, That's how this goes. There's going to be people who are Juice fans who aren't even born yet. That's a beautiful thing. For the rest of my life, for the rest of your life, and for the rest of everyone's life who's watching this right now, every minute of every day, for the rest of all of our lives, someone in the world will be playing a Juice WRLD song. He's here forever, and he's not going anywhere. And that's what a legacy is leaving your music behind and your impact and your message behind for people to adopt and then, lead on with beyond that. And I think that's what Juice's legacy is.
Where am I at? I'm in paradise.
Damn, I remember this.
Not FaceTiming, I'm slow. I'm on Instagram Live from heaven. Huh. I made it, yo. I'm up here. I'm bored.
Damn, bro. The fact that people around him knew what he was dealing with, you feel me, just makes it more like painful to even listen to. Cause it's like, you know, it's easier said than done. You know, you have people around you trying to stop you from doing something that you've been doing damn near your whole life. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, when people finally started to really realize what was going on with Juice, it was a little too late, man. I didn't even know Lil Wrld was even a part of this, bro. As far as like being on a plane with him and etc., bro. But it's like, Herbo even said it, bro. He said, yo, I was doing it with him. You feel me? Talking about even in my good days I was doing it, in my bad days I was doing it. Polo even said like even when we didn't have money, we were still doing it. Now we just doing it at a higher rate because we got more money. You feel me? Just because the more money we got is not gonna take away our problems. Our problems still gonna be there. We just got a lot more money now. You know what I'm saying? But it's like damn, bro. I'd rather Juice get arrested, you know, than him dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got all the money, bro. You could, if it's a bail, I'm pretty sure you could bail yourself right out, bro. You know, I don't wish death or jail on anybody. But it's like, nigga, you rather that than what he got. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, the last 18 minutes was very, 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 like, you know, hard to take in. You feel me? And it's like, here, just seeing Ski energy and seeing his vibe, bro. You see how everybody was down, you know what I mean? This and that. Ski was the only one with just high spirit, laughing, you feel me? You know, saying the good things, all of that. Like Ski is like, that's, I don't know, man. Just seeing Ski energy made me realize, like, damn, bro, like, that was really his man's for real. That was really his dog for real, bro. Everybody else was like, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, you could just see the difference of the energy from everybody else in Ski, man. You feel me? Right. I ain't gonna lie, you really gotta watch out for somebody like that, though, too. Feel me? Like, you really gotta check up on somebody like that, you know? Because Ski could be, you know, laughing, joking, you know, high spirit. But in reality, bro, that shit is eat him alive for real. You know what I'm saying? There's people like that. They would disguise themselves, you know, as they good and they, you know, everything is all sunshine and rainbow. But when they by themselves, it's just like, oh, I don't want to be here. Or like, you know, it's that constant battle with yourself every day. You feel me? Like, we all go through that. You feel me? We all have problems that we have to face head on each and every single day, man. You know what I mean? That's why you should just face it. Don't be scared. Just face it. You know what I mean? Just face whatever you're going through. But Cole Bennett said it the best. You feel me? The impact, the music, everything that Juice WRLD stands for will be remembered. Will be here way after us. You know what I mean? Way after us, bro. Way after us. You know, somebody playing Juice WRLD music right now. You know, somebody just learned from what Juice WRLD just said in his music right now. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know your thoughts, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts. It's your boy DJ. I'm out here.